Yeah, I'm sitting there. We're thinking life decisions. So we went and had tacos and a pizza taco and tortas, and it was delicious. But you see me now. I'm having to lay down in the living room. It feels like my living room, but it's the lobby of the hotel. I can't even speak right now. Waiting for us to get picked up to head to the airport, and then we go to the next event. Viva Las Vegas. Till then, I'm gonna take a nap because I overate a lot. You still there? ¿A dónde empezamos? Look at that. Golly. Damn, Domino.
Reward for a good speech, yeah?
It's a reward for I don't know what, but Lord, I can't wait. How do you eat this thing? Yo, I got more food. Yo no sé para quién es, pero yo me voy a comer.
Yo. The driver's here.
The car's here.
The car's here. Yeah.
It was a pleasure, man. All right, take care. You keep him in line. Keep him in line. Yeah, you do that. All right,
Thank
take
you.
care, guys. Be safe.
See you, get back to sleep.
Dude, that was comfortable, that chair. It really was. I feel like I was getting a tan or something. A quieter. There's a step behind you. No, I'm kidding. Getting up that hill. I was running up that hill. I was running up that hill. I know the rest.
Oh man. Just casual morning 5K.
This is our average pace of 10:22.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Slow, we gotta do it again. Oh man. That felt good though.
Yeah, that was really good.
Second city, second event of the week. We are in Henderson, Nevada, just south of Las Vegas. Got in last night. This morning, got up, went for a run. Shout out to my man Michael, who's training for a marathon, and was like, hey, I need some support. So he dragged me out there for a 3-mile run, which was awesome. Dressed, getting ready to go down, speak to a group of realtors, but they also have part of their company that is a foundation that helps a lot of different organizations, especially veterans. And so really stoked. Gonna do a book signing for an hour. But you know what? I'm good. Got the Sharpies. Let's go. That's a different group. My mama don't like you, and she likes everyone. And I never liked you when I was wrong. Or be like Ezekiel Elliott, jump in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So
You know, when Abby's like, you know, a lot of you know who he is. Most of you know me from the bar last night. No, I'm joking. I stopped. I went down and I was like, maybe one, and then more people started trickling in. I was like, it's about time for me to go. You know, a lot of times people still scratch their heads and wonder, how did I get from a certain point in my life that a lot of people know about, that's well documented, which was my injury, and get to this point in my life? How does that happen? Right? Because there's no necessarily a clear, direct path that got me from there to here. There was a lot of this. This is about 6 months after I was injured. I said, I know why I have these scars in my body. I'm proud of my scars. I can stand up here in front of every single one of you, and if the setting was right, maybe at the bar later, I'll take my shirt off and show you my scars and be like, I'm cool with that, right? Like I own every aspect of my scars because I know the story that it tells. I know what it represents. I don't stand up here and people say you're a burn victim. I'm not a burn victim. I'm a burn survivor. The people that you highlighted in that video, they're burn survivors. The moment something happens to us, we're victims. Every moment beyond that we're alive, we're survivors, baby. And the minute that we can actually wrap our heads around that idea, I had an opportunity to interview my podcast, a Vietnam veteran who was a POW for a little over 6 years. His name is Charlie Plum. Charlie Plum was a pilot, got shot down, was captured. And he said two things that still stick with me today. The first thing he said to me, he said that when he got into the camp and he met the other POWs, the other POWs said something to him that was so profound. Because he was angry and he was resentful to everybody. He blamed everybody for him being in that position. That's just what we do. And somebody said to him, acid does more harm in the vessel where it's stored than on the subject where it's poured. Acid does more harm in the vessel where it's stored than on the subject where it's poured. So he had all this, as the word he used, this vitriol. He had all this stuff inside of him. It wasn't affecting anybody else but him. The next thing somebody shared with him is adversity is a terrible thing to waste. Don't lose sight of the fact that it's important for every single one of you to stop and pause and listen. Stay curious, get to know people. Be willing to learn from people. And at the end of the day, my friends, listen, no matter where life puts you, what box it puts you in, just know you're conditioned and you're prepared. I don't know where I am on the stage right now, box-wise, in life. No, I mean in life. Like I'm in this really cool, unique space in my life right now where I don't know what's next for me. But you know what? Because my life has conditioned me, I'm comfortable being here. And I know that every experience that I've had, I know every experience that I'm going to have, all it's going to do is amplify me. Thank you guys so much for the opportunity. You guys have been incredible. Thank you guys. You guys are great. Thank you.
It's energizing, it's motivating, and shit, that's...
Well, it's like we
glad
don't
you're
realize
here.
all
I'm
those.
glad you're here.
Well, you too, man.
Yeah.
Like and every day is a fight and it's a battle. And if we were willing to put that battle in, fight that fight, when we were in uniform and doing all that, we should be willing to fight that same battle outside of that uniform, man. The only difference is we might have to find our new, squad. We might have to find our new platoon, but they're out there, man.
Yeah, man.
So God bless you, brother.
I followed you as far as your story and stuff like that, so I kept waiting for the speaker, and I was like, oh my God, I love him so much. I love him.
Oh, that's awesome. Is this for you?
Yeah.
You got it. Where are you from?
I'm from Minnesota.
Minnesota. But you know what's so important right now? Even though she's 9 months old and she can't understand, it's almost good to still have those conversations, and they're more for you. So you can work through a lot of this, so that way when she's at a point that she understands, you sort of understand how to present this to her. So it's almost like journaling. Journaling, you should start, it's never the intention to write a book one day, to put some script out or write a movie about your life. It's more about, it's healing for me, and it's for me to sort of get some things out and talk about it. So I would argue it's good for you when you're with her and you guys are together, just still talk about these things, because it gives you some different perspective that you need in life. You never know, right? You might surprise yourself too, so.
That makes sense.
And we, 25% of my business is veterans. So
Wow.
thank you for your service.
Oh.
You're not supposed to say that.
No.
But I work for Fairway Mortgage, and we give away 101 service dogs every year to veterans.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Well, you know, you can say that because you understand it.
Yeah.
Right? Like you've had many conversations with individuals about their service and what that entails.
Right.
So for someone like yourself that is so deeply embedded in it, it's fine for you to say that. I think it's more relates to individuals that have no understanding of it,
Right.
maybe have had no conversation or dialogue around what it means to be a service member and the challenges and the struggles. And so, you know, thank you for what you guys do and using your platform to impact.
Yes.
You know, the thing that I really want, you know, and I didn't touch on this and I probably should have, but it's like one of those things is like, I do this so much, but every opportunity I get to do it, I put everything that I got into it. Even if there are some events that don't shake out, even if there's ones that I don't feel strong about, I still come back and I still try to give it everything. And I think that's the key, like, because you never, exactly. And I learned that when I was chasing that dollar, when I was chasing for my ego to be the top dude for this or that reason, I felt like I was doing a disservice to people. And I have to frequently find ways to reconnect with my purpose and why I do what I do. So that way when I show up, you're getting authentically who I am and what I'm about. Exactly. I'm not divvying at all.
One thing that you said when you were out there that resonates with me big time, this is how I always tell my story, is adversity is a terrible thing to win.
There it is.
Said that, I was like,
There it is. Yeah.
for the adversity I've been through, I wouldn't be anything.
And once you have that mindset, once you understand that, anytime life throws something at you that feels shitty, you're like, all right, cool, I'm supposed to be drugged through this mud right now. So.
Sorry, no, thank you so much. Of course, we will.
Oh, he's gone.
I always cut it close going to the airport. But even for my blood.
It's not gonna work because
Fucking I missed the window. Let's get house. There's no way to keep it out of the car. Trying to grab my stuff and dip. You don't worry about packing, you just like. I'm sweating right now, I'm not gonna lie. I'll drive fast. Problem.
you gonna make it, Will?
My legs are like, no, I'm not running anywhere. We made it. Scarf down, a Burger King Whopper on a plane. Doesn't matter how we got here. It's not pretty, but we're here.